layoff trouble this year. UConn is telling students to go home for the upcoming spring weekend. Dorm guests are being banned, and state police there will be patrolling the campus.
But as News 8's Tina Detel tells us, there's some confusion about when spring weekend really is.
The message from UConn regarding spring weekend is go home. Now that not only goes for the non-students hoping to come to campus to party, but also for students. The university wants those students to go home for the Easter weekend, which is also spring weekend. Amidst the celebrations last year, tragedy. UConn junior Jafar Karzoun killed during an off-campus fight. The university says this year will be different. No school-sponsored events, no visitors to campus, and no guests in dorms.
Like, my friend's girlfriend has to get an overnight pass just if she wants to go back to his room at the end of the weekend.
And they're both students?
Yes, they're both students that live on campus.
I think they have very good intentions on what they're doing, but I think they're going a little overboard. I mean, now we have to sign a guest list for our 30 guests.
Kyle Whitaker lives off campus in the Carriage House Apartments, where traditionally there's a huge party the Thursday before spring weekend.
I think what's good is that they're cracking down on outside people coming in.
Strict rules for next weekend, but this weekend there are events planned on campus, and some students plan to start the spring celebration a week early.
You know, next weekend it's Easter, so no one's going to want to do that. But that is our spring weekend, of course. So students were deciding to move it to this weekend. So now instead of worrying about one weekend, they have to worry about 2 weekends here.
State police are also starting their patrols early. Expect increased checkpoints and tickets if you're walking around with an open beer or if you're underage.
To have cops everywhere, I mean, it kind of feels like they're cutting down on everything.
Whether or not students flock here for the traditional Carriage House apartment parties tonight or next Thursday, state police will be prepared, and so apparently will be the town, already putting up this fencing. On the scene in Mansfield, Tina Detel, News 8.